happens is the value of your dollar goes down as inflation goes up, meaning the prices are going up, but your dollar isn't gaining any type of value. So during this pandemic and during the social distancing, businesses are losing the demand. So what they're having to do is raise their prices. And if you're working and you're not getting a pay raise, how are you going to be able to keep up with the prices that are going up right now?
Because big businesses used to be able to house a certain amount of people, and now by state regulations, some states have their businesses only able to bring in about 25% of capacity from before. Right. So we are the ones who get to pay that penalty for them not being able to have a packed house. Hey, that's absolutely true. Taxes, here's the part. This is what we call an extra-digit movement, the chainsaw massacre, because taxes, you lose your first 1/3 of your paycheck to your taxes right off the top before you even get it. And a lot of people don't understand that taxes is your largest expense. You got income taxes, property taxes, sales tax. You got all types of taxes. But one of these recent tax that's getting ready to hit us is the stimulus tax. I want to talk about that. You haven't even heard about the stimulus tax. You heard about the stimulus checks, but nobody has told you that the U.S. Treasury is not printing off all this money, giving it out to all these citizens, and don't expect that money back. So yes, we may not see it right now, but in a couple years, we will understand that we are paying those stimulus checks back. So taxes is the chainsaw massacre that takes your first 1/3 of your income straight off the top. Now, what I want to talk about is the debt portion, because this is something near and dear to my heart. This is throughout our community here. We're trying to change this because taxes cause debt. Did you know that? Taxes cause debt because by them taking 1/3 of your money off the top, now what we're having to do, we're having to go out and live off of credit, right? Some people are unemployed. Some people are struggling paycheck to paycheck, and they're living off of credit cards and loans, small loans from banks and credit unions. But the crazy part about it is that's just adding up more debt for us. Now, when you're living off of credit, I tell you this, the definition of credit is the penalty you pay for the right to own something in advance that you can't afford. I'll say it again, it's the penalty you pay for the right to own something in advance that you can't afford. If you could afford it, you'd pay cash. Big business, that's the money trap, right? So we're gonna talk about this big business being the money trap. This is your third. So if taxes took 1/3 of your income off the top, and then debt came along and took your second third, and now you have big business taking a third. That's us, because we've already worked so hard in our jobs for so many hours. Taxes came off, we got in debt, and now big business is saying, here's a commercial, go out and buy this. Here's this, go out and buy that. And by us done worked so hard and so long, we deserve to spend money on ourselves. So that's what we're doing. We're actually giving our money back over to big business after they inflated prices on us from the beginning. So you're in a lose-lose-lose situation, right?
That's right.
The 3 solutions. Okay, Renee, go ahead and explain to them what these 3 solutions are.
Well, the 3 solutions that's going to help you with the 4 challenges. The first one is, which is really important, is the home-based business. Number 2 is the virtual solutions. And number 3, our financial experts. So basically, the reason why the home-based business is so important is because the home-based business alone can help you position yourself to where you can make unlimited income to outpace inflation. And also, it's going to help you stay home and stay safe during this pandemic. Yes. And then on top of that, you get tax deductions to stay home. I mean, it don't get no better than that.
No, and we understand that when the government wants you to have something, they give you a reward for having that thing. So we can clearly see that the government wants our citizens to get married. Why? Because they give a marriage credit when it's time to file your taxes. We understand that the government wants us to be fruitful and have children. Why? Because they give you a dependent credit for each dependent in your household for your children. The government wants you to have a home-based business because the home-based business is one of the largest tax credits ever. You are writing off your current lifestyle that you are living right now, and you get to write that thing off, right? So they give you we got 476 tax credits, tax laws that we fall within that we can use with a home-based business. Now, with that home-based business, and because we're in a pandemic, how are we doing this? We're doing it virtual. We're staying safe, like Kay Renee just explained. We're able to stay home safe, speak to individuals on a Zoom, and take advantage of social distancing, right? And then you equal exposed. So if you're asking yourself, well, what do we do with this home-based business? You're looking at it. All you do is expose individuals to us, and MWR does all of the executing. We do the education, you do the exposing. Now, a daily guarantee. So right here, I want to say that the daily guarantee, every day at 5 o'clock, ladies and gentlemen, we get a text message that says, hey, listen, for exposing individuals to the information that we're using with these wealth strategies, you have earned yourself $5 a day, $20 a day, 30, all the way up to $1,000 a day. Now, this is just one of the 10 ways that we get paid, but I'll show you real quick one of mine that came in today at 5 o'clock. If you guys can see my phone right here, it says today, 5 o'clock, $20 a day. And it keeps going. It just keeps going. $20 yesterday, $20 all, and it just keeps going. So my $20 a day is equaling up to $600 a month, residually every month, to get paid in my sleep. And that's on a minimum scale. If I do nothing else, I get $600 a day. Now, our mentor, I'm on level 2, just inches away from level 3, which would be $900 a month. But our mentor, Mr. Brian Bean, he has positioned himself to be on level 9, which is $500 a month that you see on our screen. He's one position away from maxing out this one way we get paid. He gets on a minimum just to wake up $15,000 a month. And he did all of this within his first 9 months into this business. Now, Karen, I'll let you talk about the financial experts. You do such a beautiful job by explaining this information. So I just want you to let them know what the financial experts does for them.
Thank you so much. So basically what the financial experts do, I want y'all to get this. Basically, it's an investment of $228 one time. With that $228, you can take advantage of every aspect of our membership. And there's 5 aspects of this membership, which we're going to show you. The 5 aspects that we have, the first one is the instant pay raise. Now, with the $228 one time, opens your business up for you. There's a $119 per month. That's just a little overhead that you have. But with that, it gives you the access to Money Max, Credit Max, Equity Max, Wealth Max, and Bill Shredder. With those 5 right there, that's cash flow that's coming back to you as a result of you shifting your income back into your household. Now, with that, there's one company that makes this happen, and that's Making Wealth Real Financial. We keep it affordable so that you can get your business going and have your home-based business. So with that 120, that 228 one time and the 119 per month, you're officially in business.
Absolutely. And the crazy part about it is, and listen, can you believe that when we say 228, people feathers get ruffled, their antennas go up. But the crazy part about it is they be like, people I explain this to be telling me, oh man, this sounds like you're trying to get me into something. Listen. We're not trying to get you into anything. We're trying to get you out of everything that's crippling your finances. So you don't have to listen to me. I'm already on a financial kick that's taking me on this journey to be debt-free and create some generational wealth for me and my family. The two objectives that everyone should be working towards is 1, your current lifestyle, versus 2, your future lifestyle. See, your current lifestyle right now is dependent upon your labor. That means you go to work, you trade time for dollars. That's called linear income. But we want to get over and shift our mindset and start talking about residual income. That's that money in your sleep. So your your current lifestyle is based and depend upon your labor. Your future lifestyle is based and depend on the investments that you're making right now. I tell anybody this: what can you measure off of the time that you have been working from 15 and a half with a work permit or 18 up to your age right now? And then look back at your savings account, look back at your checking account, and look back at whatever investments you have going on right now. If you can honestly say that for those 10, 20, 30, some people 40, been working 40 years, if you can honestly say that the path you have been on is going to put you on a financially secured path 10, 20, 30, 40 years from now, then we ain't talking to you. But if you're like me, and when I look back at my 20, 30, 40 years, I'm sorry, I'm 42. So when I look back at my 20 years or 20 plus years of in the workforce, I saw that my path that I was already on wasn't working. It wasn't going to give me the lifestyle that I wanted, and it definitely wasn't going to make me wealthy at some point. So Money Max. We want to talk about Money Max, and this is one of our 4 pillars. So I'll let Kay Renee go ahead on. No, I'm sorry. I'll go ahead on and deliver the Money Max portion to you because she got something special. So Money Max, we say tax reduction experts in our Money Max portal. Now, what these experts do, they are IRS enrolled agents. Now, anytime that the IRS is telling you to have this business and tell you to have this business because you can reduce the amount of taxes that's coming out of your paycheck. So that's what we call the instant pay raise. It's putting money back into your paycheck right off the top. So where they used to take a third of your money right off the top, we're reducing that amount and we're going to pay them less in taxes to where now you have additional income, right? If you are a W-2 employee, this is so simple. Imagine being on your job and you print off your last year's tax returns, or you go and dig them up out of your files. Last year's tax returns, your last 2 pay stubs from your job, and you upload those into a portal along with a copy of your photo ID, and then you sit back and the experts go to work for you, generate you a new W-4 form where you take and print that off, turn it into your HR department, and instantly you get a pay raise. Can I tell you this, Kay Renee?
Yes.
Can I tell you that our Money Max portal, I am so proud to announce that we have saved an average of $5 million per month in tax savings throughout our whole organization. That is amazing. I'm trying to tell you. So I don't have anything else with the Money Max portal, but I can tell you this. It put $1,027 back into my paycheck per month. They was taking the federal government was taking $587 out of my paycheck per month. Now they're taking $3.82 per month. Per pay period out of my check. So if you can explain this Credit Max portal, I believe that we're gonna really start making some sense to some individuals.
All right, that's amazing, by the way. But you all with Credit Max, all you have to do is upload your credit reports, your Equifax, your Experian, and your TransUnion to a portal. You don't have to go and write letters. You don't have to go get anything certified or notarized. You don't have to check your mail every day. All you have to do is look out for your updates in our system from Smart Credit. They'll let you know what is going on with your credit, and you'll be in the loop. You'll know what's happening. You know if there's anything that's not supposed to be on there, and you can take care of it. And that's as simple as that.
Yeah, man. We talking about tax savings and getting your credit up. We're talking about increasing your income and expanding your cash flow to help you save, make, and grow money. These are the conversations that I've been dying and waiting on that our people start having more of versus sports and entertainment. All right. So Equity Max, this is the 3rd portal that we're going to go over. We got 4 portals, but Equity Max, really we got 5 portals. Equity Max is the 3rd one. And with Equity Max, this is the debt elimination experts. They are working on your behalf to create you a new debt-free date. Basically what that's doing is from the instant pay raise from your job and that extra money coming back into your household, from helping your credit increase. That way you can go back and renegotiate some of those loans, refinance some of those loans, and get a lower interest rate, which gives you a lower monthly payment, which gives you money back into your household. You're going to take all that extra money, and we don't teach you how to go out and find a new thing to spend it on, because that's been our problem from the beginning. We teach you how to take the additional income and pay it back towards the bills and the debt that you already have, which we're going to pay those debts off early, which now you are on a path to become debt free. This is the company that I've never seen a financial company give you the day that you're going to be debt free, and by the pace that you're going on with these wealth strategies. And then they turn around and give you the date that you're going to be a millionaire. They project that, the estimated date, based upon you not getting into no new debt and you paying off your old debt the way that we're going to teach you. That's your estimated millionaire date, right? Another announcement. We have saved over $500 million in interest saved in our whole total organization, which that equals up to 13,600 years shifted off of our members' debt dates. Ain't that something?
That is amazing.
That is amazing. And I'm telling you, like I said, Bill Shredder, all right? When we say reducing things, when we got Bill Shredder, that was a game changer. Now, we can talk about so many other things that our company do, but imagine this. Imagine you got AT&T, Sprint, or Verizon or T-Mobile for your cell phone provider. And imagine a company like MWR Financial Bill Shredder Program calling up your cell phone provider, and on your behalf, they're going, hey, listen, AT&T, we got about 40,000 members that we are looking to pull away from your services if we can't renegotiate these monthly bills. And AT&T turn around and say, we can't afford for 40,000 people at one time to leave our service, especially out of this one general area, right? So we got to go ahead on and come to the table and do some negotiating. And now Bill Shredder turn around and get your monthly bill from gas, electric. I'm talking, we tell you to plug everything in. This is where you go into the portal and you start plugging in every one of your bills. And you plug them into the portal. Bill Shredder experts go to work on your behalf to lower your monthly expenses. What does that do, Renee? That puts more money back into your household. Therefore, you can pay off more debt in a faster pace, which gets you on a journey to really living financially free and secure.
That's right.
Wealth Max. I'll let you go ahead on and break down this Wealth Max portal if you want, because I think you really got some good insight when it comes to our Wealth Max system.
Okay, now Wealth Max, we have this wealth creation experts. Okay, you guys. So now that you got your taxes down, your debt down, your credit score is up, your investments up, now you can become your own bank by shifting your money into a PRA, which is a private reserved account. And it's also an insurance instrument that you can use to help make you more money. You end up gaining compound interest on the money that you put in your PRA. Now, I mean, I don't know about y'all, but I like the sound of me putting my money in a PRA account and it gains interest, even when I can take it out, go pay a bill, and it's still sitting there gaining compound interest. I mean, that's just music to my ears.
I ain't joking, because see, here's the thing. Most people have their money into a traditional bank, which the bank is dependent on the insurance companies. So that's why when you put your money into a bank account, what they are doing is they're turning around and they're investing your money for you. But you're only going to get 1% per year on your money that's in that bank account, while they're going out getting 33 and 40% interest on your money that you put in the bank account. And the banks are secured by the insurance companies. So really, between you and the insurance companies, the bank is the middle guy. So if you turn around and listen to what Kay Renee just broke down to you when she said a PRA account, this is where you're becoming your own bank, cutting out the middleman, traditional bank, and you're investing your own money into yourself, which we aren't backed behind the bank. We are backed with the insurance company. So what we're doing is we're turning around and getting 6, 18, some people getting 20-some% returns on their money versus a traditional 1% return. And in most banks across America, it's less than 1% that you're getting on your money. Now that's crazy. And this right here meets our second objective. that you're talking about now, your future lifestyle is going to be dependent on the investments that you're making right now. MWR financial testimonies, I can give them all to you, but we're going to show you some slides to give those testimonies of people winning, and people started winning during the pandemic where most people have fell short. So we'll get into the ways that we get paid. Now, before we bring up the money, I just want to explain to you guys the investment that you're going to make in yourself, not in us, not in MWR Financial. You're making it into your financial future. That investment can either be two ways. It can be $79 a month for the membership. This is for you to take advantage of all the experts, but not really make no money with us right now. Or it could be $228 one time and $119 a month for you. And we're going to show you how to get that $119 covered and get your business running self-sufficient, right? So that is equaling up, guys, to $4 a day. I don't want you to miss this. I can tell you almost every day last week what I spent my $4 on, or even more, all right? So just think about that portion. The leadership expansion bonus, we get paid 10 ways in this company. We've already went over a couple, but we're going to knock out a couple more. We can't even tell you all 10 ways crammed into this 45 minutes that we're going to be on tonight. But what I can say is the 10 ways that we get paid really takes you away from living paycheck to paycheck to own a financially secure lifestyle. Our leadership bonus, you're talking about $10, $20, $45 leadership expansion bonuses. And this is how you're getting paid when you are helping others do exactly what you've done. You see what I'm saying? So like right now, Kay Renee and I, we're helping each other do what Brian Bean has already did. Now, someone joins with me, right? Brian Bean is going to get one of these 20, 45, 75. I can tell you right now, he's maxed out at 75. So his leadership bonus comes down to what his team is doing. And these are some of his actual paychecks coming into MWR Financial. When he came in, right, his first paycheck was $28 if you look down at the bottom. Now, a lot of people laughed at him. He came into an organization by being the top trainer into a company, and his first time he got paid was $28, and people started making fun of him. But he knew that that $28 was a blessing because he said, wow, they pay out, that's all I need to know, and he took off from there. So he made 28, 38, 473, and then they started getting higher and rolling in $615. And if you look at the dates, guys, that's coming back to back to back to back. If I added up all of these right here, that will equal someone's paycheck for the month. And then he made it from October the 28th to November the 7th, right? And it just keeps going on and on and on. And now he has created and duplicated himself into other individuals in our company. And I will tell you this, on the gentleman you're looking at on your left, which is in the suit, that is Junior Kier Spates from the Steve Harvey Morning Show. Now you would say, why in the world would a celebrity comedian on one of the hottest syndicated morning shows in the country be joining some finance company, right, that is teaching people how to not get into something, but get out of everything that's destroying their financial future? The reason why Junior says and tells us, and this is our business partner, the reason why Junior tells us he did is because the pandemic hit, all right? He wasn't able to go on shows and go on tours and do all of the things that really stabilized his income. Now, the Steve Harvey Morning Show, yeah, we know he make money off of that, but all his money really came off in between those shows where he would go and do a comedy show somewhere in a club or an arena. And now he couldn't do so, right? But Junior's up to $500 a month in our company with the luxury car bonus, right? You can, they say it's a luxury vehicle mortgage bonus, but you don't have to spend it on a luxury car. You don't have to go out and buy a new car. You can spend it on the current car that you're driving right now. You don't have to go out and spend it on your mortgage. If your mortgage is fine, or if your mortgage is paid off, what you can do is you can turn around and take that money and spend it towards another bill, which is debt. In the middle, we have Mrs. Quanah Sims. So Quanah, she's up to $1,250, right, a month in Now, some of these slides are old, so I just want to let y'all know that some of these individuals have already advanced to the next level. But that's Charles Average. When Charles hit the $3,000 a month, they was paying him for. He's the one of the ones that say, you know what, I deserve to pay myself something. You know what, I'm gonna go out and get me a brand new truck. So Charles went out and he actually purchased a brand new truck, and they pay him $3,000 a month for his luxury car bonus. Well, Charles' credit is up in the 7s and 8s. So I'll tell you this, his monthly car payment is not $3,000 a month. Let's just say it was $700 a month. Well, that's an additional $2,300 that he's putting back into his household just by a car bonus. Now, K. Renee, I'll let you break down the presidential bonus because a lot of people don't fully understand how much money can be made when you leverage others and help others do the same thing that you're doing.
That's right. Now, the presidential bonus, I mean, that comes on the 10th of every month. And I mean, it's 10 levels to get there. So looking at this means it's going to be a career journey. So you think about it, the longer you stay, the better your pay. I'm going to say it like that.
Yep. The longer you stay, the more we pay. She hit it dead on the head. So check this out. I would do this slide right here, but I don't even think I'll do it any justice the way that you can do this slide, because I got all faith in you that you're going to be in her position one day. So this is Cash Flow Christie, and I want you to go ahead and explain this presidential bonus in her slide and what she's done.
Oh my goodness, Cash Flow Christie. Oh my goodness, she's like the first lady of MWR. She was able to basically, Brian Bean did such an amazing job. She was able to catch up with him and be able to get her $1 million ring. She even got a chance to design the ring. And y'all should see it. It's a beautiful ring. Oh my goodness.
You know what she means by she got a chance to get her millionaire ring is because when you hit a certain position in our company that's making over $8,000 residually a month in our company, once you hit over the $8,000 a month residually, a person who's not in our company or don't have an opportunity like this, you will have to have $1 million sitting in the bank, drawing what he said, 30% interest return on your $1 million for you to make the type of money that she's making right now in a short period of time from home in a home-based business where she's able to stay safe, social distance, have fun, and help others do the same. Now, this is my personal mentor, me and K. Renee, right? This is our personal mentor and sponsor. I can't even explain how it feels to come from where I came from the humble beginnings, and now to having multiple millionaires in my phone that I can call and get advice from, chop it up with, and learn from on a daily basis. And Mr. Brian Bean is one of them. I talk to him frequently, and he gives me tidbits of how to help other people gain financial freedom. Now, Brian, with his presidential bonus, Brian has actually hit the $10,000 a month in this level here that I'm telling you. His next level is $15,000 on his presidential bonus. So if you calculate all of the money that I've already talked about that he has been able to generate, Brian on a minimum gets $15,000 to wake up out of his sleep. But on a high level, it's in between $30,000 and $45,000 a month. That is crazy, and he's helping us do the same. And one day, we're going to be in that same position. All right. So the extra digit system, this is the getting you trained directly from the people that we just talked about, like Brian Bean, the top trainer in the country, right? He gets paid before the pandemic. He was getting paid tens of thousands of dollars to go to large major corporations and train their employees. So when somebody can stand up in the front of a room of thousands and have a large corporation pay them for about $10,000 for an hour, you know that you're learning from the right person at the right time. And this right here trickles down to you being able to teach a thing. Because they say if you can do a thing, you can teach a thing. So we're going to be learning from people like Christy Howard, Shana Rollins, Charles Averry, and Mr. Brian Bean. And every last one of these individuals are millionaire residual ring club earners. This is that's it right there. Look at the slide. And
Isn't that beautiful?
that's beautiful. Here's what I like about it. Every hand up there looked like somebody I know.
That's right.
And every hand up there is rocking a millionaire residual ring, which let us know that every hand that's linked together right there is earning a minimum of $8,000 a month residually every month to wake up out their sleep. So we're not talking about no get rich quick scheme, Mr. Galaxy A01. We're talking about locking arms. That's why the hints of the hands wrapped around each other's wrists is because you're coming out of your current life, looking at your future life, but you don't have to look at it by yourself. We're locking arms with you. The person that invited you out wanted to tell you, hey, there's a whole group of Black folks in one area learning, training, and teaching each other how to make wealth. Want to come? That's what they pretty much did when they gave you the invite. Now, you might be saying, what number are you? We know that the average individual looking at this presentation tonight, they either fall under a 3 or a number 2 or a number 1. A number 3 says, I love my current situation. My money ain't funny. My investments are up. My credit is up. I don't have no debt. I'm good. I don't need anything you guys are explaining out to me. We say number 3, we appreciate your time. Please tell somebody who you may think may need this information that, hey, there's a group of individuals that look like you and I that are somewhere sharing wealth strategies to make money. Share this with somebody who needs it. We appreciate your time. Thank you and good night. A number 2 says, hey, listen, I really don't want to make no new money, but I could use those experts. I could use those experts to help me control my current money that I have right now. Hey, number 2, that is going to be $79 a month. You don't have to pay the $228 one time, and you don't have to pay the $119. You can pay the $79 a month, and in that you get our whole financial edge program, where you and your spouse can take advantage of for just $79 a month, right? Yeah. But you can't make the money with us. Now, K. Renee, I'll let you, my beautiful co-host, I'll let you go ahead and break down what is the number 1.
The number 1 is I'm all the way in. I want the money. I want the business. I want it all. That's number 1. If you're number 1, what we need you to do is get with the person who invited you. And come on and join the team, man. One team, one dream.
One team, one dream. What you want to do is, as soon as we get off this, because we got an 8:30 that's coming up right now. So it is 8:09. You have about 21 minutes to go ahead on and get with the person who invited you out. All you got to do is call them up. Listen, and I say this respectfully with all of my might. Don't talk yourself out of your future lifestyle. And when I tell you this, I want you to understand. And I know we're in a pandemic, right? And when we say 228, 119, 79, I can assure you that somewhere in your current life right now, you're spending $228 a month if it ain't on nothing but eating out.
Yep.
I've done numerous budget plans for individuals and families. And the first thing that I see, and I show them, look, you're spending $20 a day in eating out between you and your spouse or between you and your kid. You know what I'm saying? Eating out, $20 a day. Hell, that's $600 a month, right? Yeah. So don't talk yourself out of the blessing. If you are number 1, get back with the person who invited you out right now and say, listen, I get it. I understand. And even when I don't understand, you told me I got the number 1 trainer in the country that's going to teach me, so I know I will understand. I'm ready to rock and roll. Hey, listen, ladies and gentlemen, hey, K. Renee, I just want to tell you I appreciate you helping me deliver this message tonight. And ladies and gentlemen, this has been our time. I am ALTerric Hayes, and this is my co-host, K. Renee, and we are proud members of the Extra Digit Movement. We'll see you at the top. Good night.
Good night. Thank you so much.
Hey, no problem now. Hey, good job.
Good job.